Yeah, I'm about to say. I've been saying it was a slit through it.
Yeah, but quickly the loop.
No, I didn't
So I
feel
was
it.
like on his thumb, like rubbing on hard. Checking it out. Do you know this there's a show on dating what's your dad? Like literally shoved the whole thing.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Return starts at the... Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick! And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown! The Giants go up 6-0 here in the first. Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that kicking team that wasn't a big play. This is what they work on all week long, Kate.
Yep.
This is how they become special as a special teams unit to punch it out and take it back to the house.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Back to the well again. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. New set of downs for him from the 46. Murray here on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here. Now Murray on 3rd and long. It's caught. Ferguson. And he rocks the tackler. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Headed out right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Pushing for the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They give it to him again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1. From the gun, it's Murray. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Low him back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Escapes out to the left. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're right back to Arlington after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Slot man motioned over. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches, and that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Has the touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Starting from the 5. He's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Murray setting up to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, ball at the 36. Handoff now from the gun. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Pressure coming. It's Murray. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Ferguson's got it, complete. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Kyler. Ferguson there to bring it in. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Giants take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Giants driving ahead. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw now. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Murray looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They send a man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's got time here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Play action on 1st down. He rolls to his right. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's trying another one deep. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Taken in by Bellinger. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. Running it now out of the gun. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. A give now from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. Here's Kyler to throw. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. Oh, he loses the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Murray here on 1st down. It's caught. Ferguson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. gun. Here's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's got it in the red zone. Has some room to work. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Williams. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th-quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
He's got Bellinger. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants down by 7. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. He'll look to throw it. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
Man in motion out of the slot. Here he is to throw. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Giants cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Setting up to pass. Cut for big yards on the right side. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, Murray. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Here he is to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minute. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback. Out to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. They're throwing it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Left side, backs there, caught. They get 22 on that one. And the Giants will have a first down.
First down, Giants.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. He's on the move. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
One final shot here. And he comes up with it. He went and got it. Touchdown. And now they can tie this or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock. But they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it. You got the numbers behind it. But ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision. And it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
All right, overtime not in the cards. This snap is going to decide this game. He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And he's taken out at the 2. He can't find a way into the end zone, and the conversion attempt fails. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott.